decided to start my thing. I haven't streamed in a while, so I need to stream something. And I was drawing up I call this a mini EJ rig, so it uses 2 AB boxes. And this goes to 2 twins, like a stereo chorus and 2 twins for a clean, and then one side goes to tube driver and Marshall Plexi with oh goodness, is there I think it has the Echoplex delay or some kind of tape delay on it, and then there's like the rhythm, Keith Richards rhythm, kind of crunchy, clean rhythm. That's what he uses a lot. The fuzz plug, some of the fuzz into, and like the flange sounds, and yeah, it has more variety in that particular signal chain, but it's completely controlled by the AB switches. That's why you get loud clicks and pops, because it's right at the beginning of the guitar signal. But the Quilter Aviator Cub has 3 buffered inputs, so each one of these is an active preamp on its own before it goes to the drive. The drive circuit and limiter and EQ, and splits off to the effects loop and digital reverb and all that stuff. That all comes after, but this has this in the beginning. So you can ground any one of these and it won't mute the other or affect the other one, because it's an active channel. So pretty cool to do this into 1 amp. I call it a mini EJ rig, but you have to figure out some way to. I mean, Eric's like 100-watt Marshall just sits there and makes noise. It's just all sit there and it's on. It's making noise. When it's switched off, it's, you know, it turns off the noise of the guitar going to it. But yeah, I was thinking for the dirt pedal you need something with a gate in it, just to turn it off. But the way I do my AB switches. Come to think of it, I only got like 1 AB switch. Oh, surely I've got 2 regular AB switches. I got one that's an ABY switch. I can use it as a regular AB switch though. The other simple one that I've always used on stream. But, you know, basically thought I'd get on and kind of talk about it. Don't that go live, by the way. Got a smiley face with that. All right. I thought about using this Blues Crab. Goodness, the lighting. Let me light my face up. Hey, goodness, I didn't realize that your subscription had run out. I mean, these goes week at a time. John is on. I was thinking about using this Blues Crab as one of the middle one, because basically that's would be your clean going to when I was going to make that one cleans that add effects, and you can do anything with the Zoom MS50G. Yeah, man. But I thought about making this one like the kind of the Keith Richards clean, because this is a blues breaker kind of tone, sort of Eric Clapton-esque. Depends, you know, where you run the gain at. Maybe put a little bit of delay with that or something. But I may just be sitting here talking about it and playing one pedal at a time, being like, this would be good for that part, this would be good for that part. I was just saying a little bit ago, I don't know if I have to AB, like just simple AB switches. I've always got the Moore black, just the regular one on the floor that I use all the time. And I've got my red RFX one, which is I've modified to be like an AB Y switch. And when it goes to the Y, instead of turning both of them full time, I've got the Y circuit bridged with a 1 meg resistor, so that it basically just sort of alternates them. When you have it in Y, the AB switch will just kind of make the outputs do that. So you can have like a lot of clean with a little bit of dirty, or all dirty with a little bit of the clean, so that you have just a little bit of clean coming through. And that's going out to separate amps. So yeah, man, it's really cool. Really cool. Excellent. Yeah, I was watching and listening to the Epic Talisman game going on. Yeah, been pretty epic. Oh, Swank is hilarious on here, man. It's so great. I'm thankful for our crazy bunch. I just have the best time listening to them. I love it. I love it when they get on voice channel, because it just makes it so entertaining, man. Oh, it's just so good. It's like, oh man, what's it gonna be? Oh, it's just a good time, dude. It's so hilarious. Oh, it's the best. Is the music too loud, or is it? Looks like it's well below me on the VU meter. I think it's okay, and I'm sure you can still hear it going on. Doing its thing. Yeah. Yeah, man, I was actually... Oh, that's actually plugged into the Goldler right there. I need to put my other, I wired up. Oh, now it's commenting it's on the floor. Oh, goodness. Too many cables going around. Getting them tangled up. I've got wired this Nortrix. Basically, when you unplug it, it silences, it shorts the thing. I mean, this one does it too, but it's just got that, has that little button right there that does it. This one, the whole barrel does it. It's cool about that, when you unplug it, doesn't make any sounds, it shorts out. Just good whenever you're playing on stream and you're changing instruments, you unplug it, it doesn't make any sound. That way you can leave everything gained up and stuff, but it doesn't work whenever I don't have one of these cables going in the amp right now. So if I am going to change pedals, I need to plug that in for sure. Let's just say I am. I'm going to turn the desktop audio down in my speakers. Oh yeah, I definitely tell the desktop music is well below me. Sometimes the speakers will get picked up on the 920 camera. Oh, okay. Where do I have this rug? I don't know. Let's go play pedals. That's the quilter. Oh goodness. I gotta get myself some slack here. Let's do this with the camera so I can, there we go. Now I can get pretty crazy with it. Oh dear. I touched the USB. Now I've done it. Trying to remember what I do to reset that. Probably just change. Well, I'll just change to this one. Go to one that doesn't have any of them. That's a stream. Going off into oblivion. See if it's... Nope, still frozen. Let me see if I can just unplug it and put it back in. Oh, goody. What a nice little pain in the ass. That's why you don't want to do stuff where you yank on your cameras. I didn't realize I was going to get hung up on a clamp on my thing. Alright, let's... Let me... where are you at in the... Let me go unlock it. Where are you? Rode Wireless, YouTube plan, chat box. It's in this Logitech. There you are. Unlock that one. Let's see. I'm trying to sort it out, man. Let's see. I need to read. I'm trying to remember what it wants to. Whenever you're trying to reset the. I guess it's properties. Yeah. All right. Let's change to virtual. Virtual. Well, it's not doing crap. Humpty Dumpty. Huh. Going to harass the guys for, oh heck yeah, man. Heck yeah. They got a crazy game going on. You might as well. Let me click on the actual image on there and hit properties. Let's change that. Alright, deactivate. Activate. Okay. Why is this thing not? It's just not having it, dude. I guess it's froze up in the computer? I thought it was just OBS. Like in the past, it's just been OBS that's locked up. Yeah, that's me. Man, it's a heck of a delay in that. Foodity. I keep doing the same thing, expecting a different outcome, and I'm not getting it. Well, that's annoying. It's completely freaking annoying. Alright, let's see if, man, I had an idea just a second ago and now it's like I've lost it. Fumpy. What was it? I had an idea. Alright, there's the opaque screen. Stream ending uses the C920. Be Right Back is the frozen cam, which is still frozen. I had an idea that was better than this. I don't know. Yeah, that's the frozen cam. You can still see over on the side that it's frozen too. Smaller. I don't know. I mean, we could, if we had to stream with this, just do this and talk about it or whatever. Not the worst thing. Goodness. Alright, let's get this cable out of the floor. I need to decide which one of these I'm going to use. I think if I'm enjoying this new cable in the guitar, so I think I'll use this one I was using for the amp cable. Oh goodness, I've got a spaghetti mess, dude. Alright, this is going... Alright, this is completely separate, so I'm going to set this up here. Get it. Maybe I can get some little flow that way. Let's unplug that cable because it's making a racket, dude. Let's plug this one in, which actually has a switch. That way there's no hump. I will set this one aside. Nice thing about this is we do have the looper working because it's plugged into the FX loop. Yeah, jumping between shares and like awesome, thanks. Good to see you, Gamer Dan. Man. I'm gonna load up the chat with some shout outs because, you know, we're not doing a lot of chatting, we might as well have some shout outs. Pretty much a good thing. I need to put Gamer Dane in my shortcuts too because he's been doing me some solid favors, man. Helping me with some good stuff. Awesome. Play Walking Dead. Yeah, nice. Always playing something cool. Very nice. Let's also shout out Buddy Macro. Absolutely gotta go check out Credit Games. Gotta have oh yeah, that's just my little... Oh, that's the delay of it coming over there. Oh, now that's my Stream Element stuff. It pops in the middle of what we're doing. Also check we're all on Mustard Network, which is basically our gaming guild. All different gamers of the same, basically good and loving spirit. Mostly play games. I mostly work on guitars. I love watching them play games though. And everybody's basically, I think a prerequisite to being in the Mustard Network is just not being a butthole. Yeah, man, I love you too. See, it's alright. I mean, that's the I think that's the general code is like, be cool, man. Cool, man. We also there over on Monkey Boom Inc.'s channel playing Talisman, which is a hoot and a half listening to them play that. If you go to his, you can listen to the voice. Like if somebody was here lurking, I would say you could go between this and that one and go listen to them have fun. Or just keep that audio up, listening to that. Yeah, you can't go wrong, man. Can't go wrong with that. Alright, what else can we get into? I'm already getting in this cable. Alright. So we're back to the good old one cable into an amp. I'm not doing 80 switch right now. Just basically was thinking about futzing around with some pedals so we could talk about what we think about these. And to be honest, we can just hang out. We can hang out down here like this, you know. We don't have to get super. We can even get things kind of dim and just hanging out sort of vibe going. Bluescraft's really cool. It's based on the Marshall Bluesbreaker pedal, which is what a lot of the boutique pedals are modeled after, because it's such a good circuit. I'm gonna leave that up here. This is an amp, which I am gonna wait to put it in. I've got you can for power and pedals, or if you want to just try out stuff, especially these little ones, because the little pedals don't have room for a battery. They literally, you have to use to get the reflection going. Yeah, you can see the power. So you have to either run them all the way over. So I'll just have a battery on a pigtail and just set it down and power it up, especially when I'm just trying stuff. All right, this is the amp. Let's get the trusty Pine Tully with humbuckers. And I can drop this cable down now. Since this has the right angle jack on it, I think I'm gonna put it through the strap. That way it kind of lines up a little easier. Need to turn that down. It's way too loud for the missus. Probably too loud for that camera the way I have it turned up. I've got the compression up quite a ways. I should back off the gain a little bit. And that is the bridge humbucker, which is a little loud, but a couple of coils parallel. Chimmy Jim. Testing. Yeah, it's hitting at the same level as me talking now, so that's a good enough. Yeah, anyway, the blues crab sounds like a it's different sounding than a tube screamer. It has kind of a raw, kind of a mid honk to it, but it's more in the range of an actual old, kind of the frequency range of an old combo amp. Let's see, I have, I'm trying to remember, yeah, I have the tone as well. Well, I have it all the way down. That's it all the way up. Let's just turn it up a little bit. Just pick up. You can tell why I had the tone turned all the way down. What's this? Trying to see what Casey's song sounds like. Definitely in C major. Not really on here to jam to Casey's songs. Interesting response to the treble blade. See what it does with the humbucker. down in my. I'm not going to mute it because I'm really not going to be making a great deal of I'm well, my volume on the VU is well above that, so I'm sure that's in background enough. Anyway, that's the Blues Crab, which is kind of a blues breaker pedal. Just in this context, going into that blonde channel with the EQ set pretty flat, it just got kind of a honk to it. I was going to be using it for more of a Keith Richards clean, so I'd be keeping the gain down pretty low, which is a very flat breakout, which means I can turn that tone up a little bit. Definitely would use more volume in that case. Let's hit that. I mean, that's more where that shines. It's supposed to just be a kind of a soft overdrive. Hit it with the bridge hooker. Let's try a couple of coils in parallel. Definitely has a little breakup. Might run the gain up a little bit more than that. Yeah, man. rocking out sound, yeah. Hey, let's get bro. Here's Rocket Master. Haha, now I'm hungry, yeah, man. Anyway, I'm messing with this blues crab pedal. It's based on like a Marshall Blues Breaker pedal. Hit it with a humbucker. Anyway, in this crazy wiring scenario I got written on here, it might be good for the middle channel or the rhythm channel. Hit it with the neck humbucker. Cool sound, man. What key is that in? Basically, C sharp minor, which happens to be E major. Good old E major. Can't go wrong with E major, right? Where that string went. It has a major 7 in it though. Major 7. Down, down, down. Well, yeah, we've established what this pedal sounds like. The cool thing about this cable is like I can unplug it and it's got that ground button on it so it doesn't hum. I go, nah, it doesn't hum in the amp. I have to hang it over my leg so I don't drop it on the floor. This is my guitar cable. Save the battery. Shimmy Cocoa Pops. Shimmy, shimmy Cocoa Pops, you guys. Oh. I need to run some cleaner through this voluminous Smashbox, man. It's like, oh yeah, man, you gotta get your sleeps, man. Gotta have the sleeps. For reals. Yeah, man, have a good night. Going to bed is a good thing. I was gonna go to bed earlier. Well, I always have something, man. I'll eat something and I'll just comatose. But anyway, good night. Talk to you tomorrow. Alright, let's try something else. I'm gonna try something inspiring like this chorus pedal. Something that's got some little more pretty kind of tones. This is an MXR analog chorus, which is pretty rich sounding. Oh yeah, power supplies way down here on the side, which is an odd spot, but that's okay. We can work with that. Amp I've got on my leg here. Alright. We have to go to the mono output because we're going to 1 amp. Just a guitar. Oh shit, that sounds good. Oh man, that's so cool. My girl in Malaysia bringing 5 people over. Man, it's so good to see you. Thanks for coming in. I'm just goofing with guitar pedals with one camera on. My other one you can see in the side, it froze up, so I'm just goofing around playing a chorus pedal. And I got my buddies jam tracks in the background, just as you know, sound. But let me mute the tracks. Go back to my dashboard. Yeah, man. Very cool. Thank you for the raid. Yes, sirree. My buddy Morganson, his wife is Malaysian, and I was asking what that means. She was saying, "Oh, that just means like Malaysian girl, just that girl." Oh, okay. She was laughing when I was saying it's like, yeah, I follow this one girl in Malaysia, and I was saying what the. Yeah, there you are. I know it takes a minute to get in here from when you do a raid because it's a complicated process. I'm just sitting here goofing with pedals, basically. This is an MXR analog chorus. I've had this thing for years, and I never even plug anything in. I'm the worst. Man, the LED's so, yeah, I gotta use my hand to light up the words so I can see what they are. Yeah, I've got the rate slow, and but as you can tell, it's quite a LED. I'm using my hand to see what I'm looking at or what I'm reading. Oh, okay, yeah. It actually has EQ settings on it. Forgot that about this one. Oh, one more. Or maybe, I guess the first one didn't go through. That's cool that it's got the EQ though. Interesting. Bridge humbucker. One coil each in parallel. Much thinner. You can tell I should have that on the clean amp all the time, or available. I should have it in chain. I have like a really good power supply. I've got like the Voodoo Labs Mondo, just like the big old huge power supply for isolated power in these that I bought, I don't know, a couple of years ago. Used from somebody a few blocks over. I don't usually play traditional pedals that much. I'll get to going on my Helix, and I've actually got Amplitude, KC loaded Amplitude on my PC, so I can get that all going here soon. Yeah, Pinay. Pinay. Just goofing off on guitar, man. Actually, I have that B. It's open. The second string is B. Don't necessarily have to do that one. All I have to do is like pluck that second string open. makes you want to put that. Makes you want to put that down just to be able to play over it, man. Cool sound. Oh yeah. Hey, Texas Band, man. You must have been running late tonight. Thanks for so much for yeah, man. Yeah, thanks for coming on by. Yeah, man. How's the welding and founding stuff going? I need to put it on a longer loop if I'm gonna play with that. Let's cancel that one out. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I was sitting here diagramming signal pass and stuff like that, and I was like, man, let's get a battery pigtail and try some pedals and decide what we wanna patch together. Having fun. MXR analog chorus, man. Woo, man. Turn that right up a little more. Yeah, man. Oh, yeah, sir. You've been working, man. Playing with the analog chorus. Let's see. I've got the level. Oh. So that's all the. So it literally has a level and a depth. So it's crazy the. I mean, I guess it makes sense because it has a separate output which you can run as a direct through and kind of control how much of the up and down, so the warbly or vibrato kind of tone is going to one amp, and so it helps you sort of balance the volume between the two things. Woo, yeah. But I could actually turn the level down and then turn that right way up. That sounds a little more like a jazz clown. Wow, insane. Well, and that's the cool thing is like the depth. You can make it where it's not dipping quite as far down and it's up, but the speed's still high. I'm thinking B blues, basically. entertaining as all get out, man. Oh, and sorry about the ads. I guess that's what that's talking about. Oh yeah. Yes, sir. Analog chorus. So nice. Shimmy, shimmy. I'm not playing any big favorites here, just goofing around. I'm terrible with covers anyway. It's like that. I mean, I should mess with Rocksmith. I think I have it in my tags. I never do just look at my my stream like in another browser, not signed in to see what all the stuff on there looks like. I never get to see all that. When I originally made those tags for my stream, it was just I was stuff that I was networking people's pages. They were doing this, they were doing that, and I do this or plan to do this or do that. So I just put a bunch of words in there. I thought that's what tags were. I'm like, no, they actually show up in the bottom of the stream. Alright, let's slow this. I was gonna say let's slow this right down, but let's speed it way up. Wow, we're up into the like rotating speaker cabinet. Kind of satisfying sound actually. It's pretty neat. Kind of slower. There we go. Yeah. Yeah, just basically turn the depth or how far it dips up and down. It sounds a little bit more like a speaker revolving. Maybe a little bit more. A little bit more depth. That's right. Yeah, man. It's a good pedal. I need to... But anyway, that's what we're doing. Just plugging in different pedals. I need to play this one more. I also need to play with the separate outputs and double check which is, I mean, it has the word through on it, So I mean, I think it's like whenever you plug that into a different amp, it's just the dry output. I know that they're buffered outputs because I plugged in a cable and shorted it, and it didn't affect the other output. So I know they're active and buffered. So yeah, you could run that to two separate amps. I mean, that's what a stereo course is designed to do. Go to two separate amps, so you can get a wide sound. Pretty great when you can get that kind of. So sort of what makes this sound good is just it all warbled through going through one thing though, because it's all in the same thing, just doing that. So it sounds a little rich and focused because it's just the one amp. What do I want? So much fun. I should be hitting the looper, just playing a bunch of that. Just sounds great, man. All right, what was I doing? Was not what I was doing. Let's see. Let's establish what I'm going for. And I was going sharp with the rip. Could do that for a while. That sounds great. Just that would be fun to solo over. It's kind of modal. Yeah, I shouldn't think about it too much. I kind of got an idea now. Solo without any chorus. Ooh, which gives a nice separation. can pick really far back. Went to a major third, it's really not there. Any fun to put chords in with a chorus is it just sort of gives you more of a kind of like a Hammond organ sort of sound, because it's just got that whoa whoa whoa. There's a little bit of that Leslie rotating speaker sound. I guess that's the idea. Whenever we as guitar players will put down jazz chords with those, we're basically just mimicking a keyboard player backing up a solo, So it sounds like, kind of sounds like it makes sense. It's always pretty. You know that's right, babies. Because it's getting old. Oh dear. There we go. I got it. Wow. Man, I got quite a Leslie sound to go in there. We should. I'll slow it down a little bit. That's a little crazy. Oh yeah. If I don't play too hard, I should just play a parallel sound so it's not too loud. Let's see. Let's put that in. I already don't like it because it's got mistakes in it. My finger's muting a spot on it. I'm not fretting that note. Maybe if I take a drink of water. Maybe if I go get some water. One thing I've learned streaming is don't get dehydrated or you'll, oh my gosh, it's hard to recoup from it. So, sounds to me like we're just in a situation where we need to drink some water. Let's get our jams back. We gotta have our getting water jams. Gotta have your getting water jams. Gots to have getting water jams. Gotta get water. Getting water jams. Oh, we got something kind of rocking our world there. We'll get it up there where it's. Cause I'm just gonna meet it when I come back. That way it's rockin' Casey style. It's rockin'. Oh, I can't really. Well, I mean, I could say be right back with that, and even though it's a frozen camera, because it's still, I don't know, looks better than the opaque one. Anyway, give me a minute. Get this silly thing. I could let some water out while I'm up too. I've set this in the chair, it'll be fine. You guys keep an eye on this. Make sure it doesn't run off. There you go. You can see it. Keep your eyes fixed on that. On it running off. Yeah. rock into the KC jams. You can do the right thing and share a link for that. It's got a new tune as well. I guess I could technically take it off of this. Oh, here, just put this guitar back on. Flip the cords out of the way. Let's see. Honestly, I could light up the text. I could light up the text field over here with just one finger, exclamation KC, and there you got KCWM, strike free, streaming music. Yeah, KC's stuff is way more mobile than he thinks. It's got so many interesting changes. Pretty cool. But I technically was, well, here, we can leave it on for a little bit. I was putting a loop in. We're just gonna mute it, let it play so he gets revenue a little bit at a time. Yeah, we'll just go with the Where were we at? Yeah, you have to have my finger bent a certain way, otherwise it doesn't. Does it create a triad across that whole thing? Oh, best thing to do is just go for it. That one in all the time. I guess because I just like it. Pretty sounding. What the heck? What key you in? Started off flat, then sharp. Awesome. It's hilarious sound. You can tell I'm tired, man. It's like, what keys? What? I don't know what I'm doing with this thing. It's funny though. That's hilarious. Sometimes I'm just like, I don't know where notes are. It's hilarious. It's freaking hilarious, Seth. Wow. So a D is not in that because that's D. Like that other rhythm. So the bass notes that I play are C sharp, G sharp, F sharp. Oh wow! I looked that up. Let's put it. I just remembered that I met a really important chord that's supposed to go in there. Which actually resolves it a little more completely there. Let's try it and see. Yeah. I get it. That's the thing about cool sounding things is they're not always easy to play. That's funny. Have some more water. It's blame it on dehydration. It's just the dehydration's what it is. Oh man. Here we go again. Maybe even slower though. One and two. the heavy riff goes to like an E major 9 thing there, which sounds really cool. Where my cables are going. And we stopped it on the downbeat, yeah. Like. It's really cool. It's really cool, like a heavy sound with, like a clean chorus, not turned up very low, very high. That's what's cool about that, that ABY pedal, because I can have the clean chorus on the Princeton chorus amp going, and it turns it way down, but it just kind of wraps that dirty sound in a clean chorus. Oh man, it sounds killer. and you just go from that. E major, thingamajig, whippity doo dah. Flippity flam. Elydian, sharp 4. Shimmity shwippity swooshwa. Even sampling pedals, I probably should have had the AB pedal going anyway, so that I could switch over to the dirty amp whenever I get a pretty clean loop going. Yeah, I'm rocking the clean sound. Ooh, rocking the clean sound, yeah. Rocking the clean sound. Rocking the clean sound, yeah. It's so clean. It's really good practice with a clean amp though, because you can't get any extra out of the dirt. If you don't make the notes cleanly, you don't hear them. So yeah, it's actually good practice. Ba-da-dum. Oh yeah. What are things that... Yes, sir. It's funny when you take a major triad. The 3 notes is all you really need to establish whether a chord's major or minor, or if it's a suspended. I guess like a regular major triad, like if I'm playing a major right there, but these. But honestly, it could be that one at the bottom establishes, that shape establishes because you have your root there, a third, and then a 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. It's so the ear locks onto it. It's just so familiar because they're just tones that get along with one another. And minor, you're just taking that 3 and flattening it. And everything else is the same. Nothing. Only note that moved is that third. I mean, you can embellish it with a 9, and it gets, you know, richer. But it's mainly those 3 notes. Which is funny. That barred across there is basically gives you a minor triad. I guess that's why. Interesting sound. Just adding a flat 7 to it. Which is where you sort of that's where you start getting into a weird thing whenever you do that Stairway to Heaven thing. You're raising up to a 9 or a 2, same thing. But you're dropping down to what is a major 7, but this is a minor key, so it's just flat of the root, which is sort of like harmonic minor. You can just tell it's the more dramatic note. It's the mood changer. It's what I was doing, like whenever I was doing that, and then I was playing that down there. But there's that major 7, but it's flat of the root, so it's like a harmonic minor. Man, sometimes just listening to just simple notes is it's just pleasing. It's pretty. It's really pretty. Yeah, there's so much less to decipher. Sometimes when you're just listening to all kinds of ways of embellishing notes. Sliding up. A wide vibrato. And then there's that one crazy rule I was talking about where sometimes if you don't want to play a major or a minor, you just bend between the threes instead of that minor one or that major one. You just, instead of a minor third or a major one, you just bend somewhere in between. It sounds good or wrong. It sounds good, bad. Sometimes I get to just jumping all around notes and crazy stuff. It, I don't know, sort of lose the pretty simplicity. There's that flat of the root. Start throwing extra like suspended notes and end up with these really pretty voicings. There, so you can just go like sharp of the root. Or you could double that one up. There's that flat of the root again, or flat minor. Yeah, something kind of pretty about the basic notes. Fun to play bass that way too, man. I kind of dig that Leslie sound. Let's see, I turned the depth down a little bit and the rate up pretty fast. What was that? Sort of mimics like vibratones, that have the xylophones with the tubes sticking out the bottom, and they'll have like a revolving, like a this bar that goes through them in the little round openings that revolve off the belts, and that rod going through there, it turns that thing. That's how you get the vibratone sound. That it basically changes the depth of how much of the xylophone sound, like kind of big, deep sounding xylophone, like the wood. Well, they have like metal tone things on them too. But anyway, they go over those tuned tubes, and that revolves in there and does that. A little bit of pitch wavering. It has a really cool Doppler effect to it. So it kind of reminds me of vibratones too. Do like a completely diminished chords. It just sounds like a crazy soap opera. It's real dramatic. June's cheating on her husband. Oh no. Hang on, Timmy. Yeah, I was trying to trace all the notes as what scale that would sound good with. And that it's just like. So is that just... Yeah, that's just Mixolydian, because it's got has a major third, has a major 6, minor 7, instead of a major 7. And that's just an inversion of some of my other chords that sound like that. Those are always Mixolydian. Alright, what... I'm trying to remember what normal minor, what minor key that would be. The major's that. Therefore the minor is like C minor. Which is not somewhere my brain goes automatically. Yeah, all those notes get along with that really well. Huge chordal change. That's crazy. None of that's normal. But it sounds really neat against one another. Just having a silly time playing with the chorus pedal, eating up a battery because I've been goofing around with it a long time. It probably uses quite a bit of juice. That's just a pedal that needs to have the really good power supply going to it. It just needs to be in the chain somewhere doing something. It's way too cool, man. I mean, to get the individual settings, you gotta reach down and turn it, but it's knobs. You just like, oh, set it up. You know, go to it when you want that sound. Leave it on. You can leave it not so fast for like normal to. Oh yeah. Boopity boop, yeah. That's a little strong. The depth that's a little too much. It just does sound nice that it's got strong vibrato. If I think if I put a cable in this other thing, it'll just be vibrato. Yeah, just vibrato. Turn up the... Like no dry signal. Sounds really cool with reverb because it's sending a varied pitch into that, which, you know, rings out in the reverb and creates a little chorusing of its own. That's just kind of a C6 sound. It's got oh man. Turn the speed of it with. I've got a tune that I use. Turn it up, but it's a bit much. I think it might sound good with the drop, with the, you know, actually chorusing. Let's see, it's make a good backing track, man. And you could just add a whole C chord for the, like, basically a chorus, song chorus, like the main part. That's a nice thing to put down. I really should. I mean, I got a sound going. Just kind of create a nice little thing. Yeah, sometimes when the third turn, it's the prettiest thing. Let's see with another open now. Yeah, major 6 is not going to work there. G makes a cool private note. It's a 6 again. Nope. man. That's quite a chorus I go. Boop de boop boop. It's really cool to put like a I call it a ray gun like modulation whenever you have it the depth like crazy and like you hit that momentarily, like whenever you like hit a chord. Like it's not playing, it's like and then it's just whenever you're holding a momentary switch down, you can have it do that ray gun sound. Still there being crazy. Crazy chorus, man. He's just so rich, man. I've got the output of it turned way down so it's not as much. There's a sound that it has. There's the quality it has on the notes, just the feel. It's just so natural. Which I'll have to integrate this into the playing rig somehow, just to have that. Well, I mean, it's also why I was like, I need to hook up the Helix, or I need to turn on what have I got in here? The amplitude. I need to turn on the stuff and set it, and you can have pretty rich courses in amplitude, pretty natural, good feeling stuff. But man, whenever you're just wanting to play through a real amp and you just want a pedal that doesn't just wreck the tone of it, man, it's like pretty nice, man. And with with those buffered outputs and stuff going to 2 amps, and just lift the ground on ones to kind of quiet down the ground loop and the amps humming. Wow, what a cool sound. One semi-dirty amp and one like real gained up amp. Oh, and you know, one amp swimming up and down with the pitch of this. Oh wow, man. So cool sounding. Yes, sirree. Yeah, man. Appreciate you guys kind of hanging out and stuff. I'll make sure I don't run over cords over here. I should unplug this so I don't get hung up in it. And also hang it on top of this clamp on the table over here. That way I can find to the end of it. Also keeps it clean, keeps it out of the dirty floor. The floor's not that dirty, but you know, I don't want it messing up that switch in it. Gonna preserve that as long as I can. Those damn plugs, switching plugs are like $20 a piece. They're really good though. So super high quality. I feel it's gonna work really good, and it should plug into like electrosocket tellies that have the jack inset a little deeper, whereas my other one, the barrel size of it was too big to fit in there. That funnel shape that it had didn't want to fit in there. No sirree, it didn't want to fit in there. I wonder who, just in the normal raid button, is who's hanging out. Then you got Psycho Face is jamming. You got Ella Bunny Mom. I think about half the time she doesn't even see that people are right here. People there. Let's since I'm not listening to or not playing the music, heck, even if I was, I have another browser next to it. Just for kicks, let's turn Casey's music back on, man. Based on where it's hitting in the menu, I better calm it down a little bit. Yeah, man. So I can use this the browser and go to Twitchy Doodles again. Got me in it muted naturally, which is cool. But I can see, wow, there's really not many people that I follow on it. It was giving me mostly, but we have Monkey and them are still playing, so that's where we're going. We're gonna go see Monkey. We're gonna go see Monkey because we can. Put in the monkey boom. There it is. I'm gonna start. So, Monkey Boom 8th grade. If you guys will be so kind just to hang with me and go see the monkey. Some of you guys are already there, and I'm just gonna have you're gonna have 2 windows, but well, you know, whatever. Thanks, guys, man. Or I'll see you in a minute. And for the VOD, I'm gonna stop my yammering on. My yammering.